Welcome settlers, I'm Wiz here. I'm going to do my best attempt to try to explain power to a vault. Um, I'm not an expert, I can only tell you what my experiences have been. So let's take a look. I've made a little demo here. Power supply, a standard floor, a standard prefab doorway, a room module, and then room modules going all the way around. Alright. Here's the difference between the domestic prefabs. That's all these guys right here. These are what you use to build your main vault and your atrium. Alright. So how these things get power is, pretend this is the wire, right? So the wire through the floor attaches to this piece, attaches to this piece, through the doorway attaches to this piece, and so on and so on and so on. Alright. To my best knowledge, to get power from a prefab to one of these room fab modules, you need a doorway. Alright, so that's one requirement. And as you can see here, there's no power here right now. So the second requirement is going to be to establish an electrical connection through these guys right here. These conduit switches. I call them power Wi-Fi. Alright. So what they'll do is they'll allow the power to get transmitted. Right, see? Powered right up. Alright, so we'll walk around, we'll check some of these other fabs out. We got power all the way down to there. Let's take this one out of the cycle. If you notice, it went dark. Alright. In theory, I don't know what the space on this is, but in theory you should be able to power a ways out. So you may have to put these guys every so often to get power to this other end. Right? So that's how power is traditionally powered through these modules, right? Now, what I did in some instances is I took this doorway here. After building the room, I removed these doors. And I replaced them with in the right place. These guys right here to give me that open space look. Alright. As you can see here, this did not actually connect to this piece. It connected to this piece. Alright. This cannot connect directly to your standard fabrication modules, right, as demonstrated here. Right. We can take, once we remove that, we can replace it with pretty much whatever we want. As long as you got a placeholder on the other side. Right, so this one is connecting to that, but it cannot connect to that. So that's why you need a doorway to connect it. Alright. Now let's see how our power is looking after replacing those two pieces. Well, we still have power through the Wi-Fi. Right? Even though we disconnected it. One thing will happen is sometimes these will go dark. Sometimes taking that connector off the wall and reseating it will light areas. Alright. Over here it's a little more complicated. I'm going to use a different route on this side. Because this is kind of floating out there and unpowered. So I'm going to need a way up real quick. Alright. So let's see what's going on over here. To make this glitch work, these are the requirements. As you know, I'm not using a Wi-Fi here. I'm just using a terminal and a terminal. And then I have a terminal on the outside too. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right. So how this works is you point and highlight the wire, and you get your little dot there, whatever it is you're using, and you need to be on the wire but near the power conduit itself. Alright, then you can hit your button and walk around and connect it. Alright, so what I did there is I passed the wire through the wall. Alright, you can see it right there. Alright, so because some of my pieces were far away and not really connected well because of other stuff I did, I had to go this route to get power to it. Alright, so once I get the power to the outside, I just basically ran the conduit back to the power source. A little far, can't do it there, but we'll do it this route. We'll do the same thing again. I'll highlight the wire, get my pointer right. It's a little finicky sometimes. I'll run all the way over here. Connect it there. As you can see, that glitch allows me to pass through everything basically to get power over there. And then when we take a trip back over here, we'll see that the whole area is lighted again. Right? Except for this guy, he's still dark. So we'll come back here, throw one of these Wi-Fi guys on the wall, and it'll add power to this section. So those are some of the issues you can have with power when wiring these things. Just wanted to give you an idea of a couple possible solutions and some workarounds. This is MWiz. Have a great day. Peace out.